Okay, hello everyone. So my name is ALFIAN RAKA di Pratama with 3 last student number is 025. I am from class A of standardized test of speaking. So this is my final test of standardized of speaking. Okay, so this is the IELTS part 1 question. Number 1. I am currently a university student. I am a third semester student in English Education Department at Universitas Muhammadiyah Surakarta. So, at this moment, I am focusing fully on my studies. Number 2. I made the decision myself because I believe that English is very important in today's era. It's play significant role in education, technology, and global communication. So, I think studying English will be very beneficial for my future. And number 3, yes, I believe that I am good at making decisions. I usually think carefully, consider several options, and choose the one that seems most suitable. Number 4, yes, I'm always try to make the right decision. I carefully think about the possible consequence before deciding. So, I feel confident that my decisions are usually appropriate and beneficial for me. And number 5, to be honest, I have to say that everyone is different. Changing one mind can be reasonable if new information appears, but frequently changing decision might indicate a lack of careful consideration. This is IELTS part 2 question. So, one of the important decisions I had to make was choosing to study in English Education Department. Even though my English was not very good at that time, I was afraid I will not be able to keep up with the lesson. What helped me make this decision was my parents, my father and my mother. Especially my parents' encouragement. They believe in my potential more than I believe in myself. They told me that skill can be improved through practice and hard work, and they reminded me that learning English will be very useful for my future. So their support gave me confidence to take this race. Looking back now, I believe I made the right decision, even though it was difficult at the beginning. My English skills have gradually improved. I became more confident in speaking, writing, listening, and understanding English. The challenge actually motivated me to study harder. This decision was important because it changed my mindset. It taught me not to be afraid of my weakness and shaped my academic path and future career goals, especially in education and communication. Okay, and this is IELTS part 3 question. Number 1. Yes, I think it's harder to make decisions nowadays because people are given too many choice in almost every part of life. For example, when choosing a university, a job, or even simple things like buying a pot, there are so many options to compare. Because of this, people often spend a lot of time thinking and worrying about whether they are making the right choice. In addition, social media makes people compare their decision with others, which creates pressure and fear of making mistakes. As a result, decision making today feels more stressful and complicated than before. Number two, yes, I believe young people today face more complicated decisions than young people in the past. Today, they must think not only about education and job, but also about online life, social media, and financial independence. For example, young people now have to decide whether to work in traditional job or start a business or become a digital content creator. But in the past, choices were more limited and life paths were clearer. Because of this, young people today need to think more carefully and take more responsibility for their future. Number three, asking for advice has many advantages when making decision. One important benefit is that other people may have more experience and can share useful information. They may help us see problem or risk that we do not notice. Another advantage is emotional support because advice from family or friend can make us feel calmer and more confident. However, even after receiving advice, it's important to decide for ourselves because we are the ones who will face the result. Number four, in my opinion, some people are better at making decisions because they can control their emotion and think clearly. They do not panic easily and are be able to look both positive and negative side of situation. In addition, experience play an important role because people who have made many mistakes in the past usually learn from their mistakes. On the other hand, people who lack confidence or fear failure may find decision making difficult as they worry too much about making the wrong choice. And number five, I partly agree with this idea. Making mistake can be strong way to learn because we remember lesson better when something goes wrong. Mistake teach us responsibility and help us improve in the future. However, I I do not think mistakes are the only way to learn. We can also learn by listening to advice, watching other, and listening and gaining knowledge from book or teacher. Learning from the other can help us avoid serious mistakes while still growing as a person. And thank you.